there, welcome back to the Pen and Inkwell. Thank you ever so much for joining us again. Well, for our last two reviews we looked at first of all the Lamy All-Star 2014 blue-green, and then we had a look at the nibs, but it's this time of year again where Lamy bring out their new safari colour. So we've all been waiting for a little while to find out what it was, and then about a month ago we found out that it was going to be called Neon Coral. And I can't believe how lucky I am today to have this in my hands, right in this little box here. This is 2014's Lamy Safari Neon Coral. Let's take a closer look. So here it is. Let's open this box up and let's have a look. Can't believe how excited I am. It's ridiculous. But I'm sure you all understand where I'm coming from. So this is it. This is 2014 Lamy Safari Neon Coral. I absolutely love the colour. When I first heard about which colour they were bringing out, I have to admit I was a bit disappointed. I sort of thought, well, we've got a pink, you know, why don't we look at something different? I think a lot of us have been hoping for maybe a purple to come out at some point, you know, but we're still waiting for that one, and I'm sure they'll cotton on at some point that, you know, that we'd like to see that purple. But this, actually, when you compare it to the neon from last year, really is a great addition. And actually when you compare it to the pink, it is nothing alike. When I knew that I was going to be getting hold of this pen, I thought, oh, I'll do my nails and see if I can match it. But actually, very, very different. I missed out there very much. But let's just have a quick look and compare them to those other pens. So this was last year's. You can really see the sort of pop in those colours. You know, they really stand out. And then this is where you really see a difference. This is the pink. So this was the limited edition a few years ago, now back by popular demand in general circulation. But here you really see that difference. And I think actually this time, where with the blue-green, I think they got it a bit wrong with the colour description. I don't think it was blue-green. It was a very, very nice green, and I actually absolutely love that pen. Got that very much in my daily rotation. But this one, they have accurately described the colour. This really is a coral, and it definitely is neon. You definitely see it coming. So let's have a quick closer look at this. I mean, we all know the Safari by now, but just a general sort of overview for those of you that this is your first introduction and the first time you've seen a video. If you have a look at a bit more in depth, have a look at my review of the blue-green that's on my YouTube channel. But let's have a look at this. So if we have a look at the top this time is black. The pink one is in pink, but the neon yellow's got the black top as well, and it's got the cross that denotes the fountain pen version on it. Sometimes they come with just lines across them, but the cross denotes that it's the fountain pen rather than the roller ball or the ball point that it also comes in. So then we have this clip that we all love or hate it, don't we? But actually, when I first saw it, as I mentioned before, I didn't like it. Now I really, really like them. They're very sort of sturdy when they're put inside something. And then we have the Lamy engraved at the bottom here. Now if we have a look at that shape just a little closer for everybody to see. So it's not quite cylindrical. These top edges are flatter. You can see that there? Where these sides are cylindrical, where these two are flat. This actually really helps when you're holding onto the pen. Let's take that lid off. And we've got this ink window again. And inside there I've got something really special to show you in a second. So let's take this lid off and put the lid down. So here we have that grip, that triangular grip that we've all come to know and love. It works or it doesn't, for depending on your pen grip. This one's got a medium nib, never written with a medium nib before, but actually really enjoying it. So to hold in your hand, and that's why actually these cylindrical parts on the side here are great, but the flat bits really do make a difference. It also stops it from rolling, so if you put your pen down, it isn't going to go anywhere. Of course, it rolled away when you push it, but it wouldn't go away without any force, it's staying in place. So let's put that back together and let me show you what's inside. I never use cartridges, but this time I had to. No, this isn't a Lamy red cartridge. Let me show you what this is now. Let's just do that back up quickly for you. Put that pen back on there. They've brought out matching cartridges. Look at the colour on the side of there. I can't believe it. And it writes really nice. It's quite a nice colour. I'll show you that shortly now in a writing sample before we finish this video. But they're bringing these out along with the pen. So what more can I say? I have to, of course, say thank you very much to Phil and his team from the Pen and Paper Shop in Cardiff for getting hold of this pen early for me. I believe it's coming out on general release now in about 10 days time. I know they're doing an advanced order on there where you get £1 off it, so they're going to be £15.90 at retail, £14.90 at the beginning, and then the cartridges are going to come in at about £2.25, I believe. But let's have a look and let's do that writing sample. See you soon. So here we go. Let's do a writing sample with this new pen and let's have a look at these new cartridges. So let's move those out of the way and off we go. So this is Lamy Safari 2014 Neon Coral. It's actually quite a nice colour, isn't it? It isn't pink. They really, you know, it's got a quite nice sort of fresh sort of look to it. So let's have a look at this now. Let's just do a little writing with it. So once again, the 5 boxing wizards. These wizards are busy. They jump quickly. I don't know if you can see that, but it's quite a nice, it's quite a saturated ink actually. We can go in a little closer to that so you can see it's got quite a bit of saturation to it. Fairly sort of wet ink. I did a bit of sort of long writing with it yesterday and it was really nice and quite comfortable to write with for a little while. It kept flowing really nicely. And for cartridges, I don't tend to find that they do. I very rarely use cartridges, but I think these are ones that I'm definitely going to be using along with this pen. I think it might actually fit in a couple of other nice pens. So let's have a look. It would actually look really great, these cartridges, inside a Lamy Vista and that demonstrator type thing, so you can see the colour right through it. This is the medium nib, as I said. So not really much line variation, put a bit of pressure on it, but you really don't have to because you can have all those different nibs anyway. I should say that it's fairly saturated, certainly not dry at all, and it's not gushing. It's drying fairly quickly. There's a bit of thing there now, but this is all dry now. So this, I'll say thank you very much. Thanks ever so much again for watching our videos. If you've got any questions, please leave comments. If there's any pens that you'd like us to review again for you, we've got, I might do something a little different and have a look at the Pilot Capitalist shortly. But as I say, this is once again just finishing off 2014's Lamy Safari Neon Coral. Please leave a comment, please subscribe to our video channel, and we'll do a few more video reviews shortly. Thanks ever so much and keep writing.